Okay, Pete's, well, I got down to the reservoir. It's beautiful. It's the only thing is I could do with a bit of a breeze, yeah, because it's still air. So, like I said in the last video, I'm tabbing down to here. Just a quick tab this morning because it's far too hot to do anything serious. This video, I just want to shout out, if I possibly could, in case there's anyone out there that knows anyone, first of all, that was in 17 Platoon, yeah, at the Training Battalion Depot REME in Arborfield. Now, we formed out on the 1st of December 1977 and we passed out on the, I think it was the 10th of March 1978. But it'd be great if I could get in touch with any of the guys that were in the same basic training platoon as myself. The other one that I've mentioned in the video earlier, my first posting after trade training was to 6-6 Squadron Royal Corps Transport to the Workshop REME in Jalalabad Barracks, or Jelly Baby Barracks as we used to call it, in Tidworth. Now, 6-6 Squadron are known as Phoenix Squadron. The reason they're known as Phoenix Squadron is they've been disbanded and reformed that many times it's out of order. But I joined 6-6 Squadron down in Tidworth, like I say, in 1978. And I think I was something like the 20th person into the squadron. At the time we only had a Land Rover, a Bedford RL and a 6x6 Sqn recovery vehicle. Yeah, and that was across the squadron. Then we ended up getting a few what they call knockers, the old 10-ton trucks with the crash box. But we then ended up being the first unit in the British Army to get the Foden 16-ton. This is a brand new piece of kit. If I remember rightly, it had 9 gears. It might have been 9 or even 12, with a stick shift. But I know 6-6 Squadron's got a Facebook page. Now, unfortunately, I don't do Fastbook. I can't stand it. Really can't stand Fastbook. But I know 6-6 Sqn RCT has got a Facebook page. So if there's anyone out there that's seeing this, yeah, please, could you say to the guys from 6-6 Squadron that were there from 1978 to 1982, yeah, it's me, yeah, your electrician that you had. Yeah, people that I remember, Mick Ellingworth, who was the clerk. Unfortunately, I believe Mick passed away. Chippy Woods, who was a POL attendant. You know, Chippy was a legend, absolute legend. Yeah, and those people who were in 6-6 Squadron that remember him will remember some of the laughs we used to have with him. The OC at the time was Major Alistair Morrison. Great OC to serve under. The AQMS we had was a bloke called Keith Cook in the workshops, and the Staff Sergeant, the Artisan Staff Sergeant, was a bloke called Mick Seabrook. Unfortunately, I already know that Mick has passed away. But there's a couple of other guys within the workshops. What I'll have to do is pull out the names and everything off some of the pictures I've got and send them over via this YouTube channel. But it'd be great to get in touch with those. The guys from 17 Platoon. Now, one was a bloke called Mickey Jerome. Now, Mickey was from French Mauritius, and Mickey went on to end up being a vehicle mechanic. But I'll never forget that Mickey was sent away to the language school to learn how to speak English properly, because he's from French Mauritius. His dad, I believe, had served in the British Army, which is why he came across. But yeah, he had to go to a language school. And I met Mickey, Christ, must have been about 15 years on from basic training. He still, come on in, he still couldn't speak English properly. But yeah, Phil Bailey went through basic training, passed out basic training. Phil's from Coventry. But for some strange reason, when we went on to trade training, suddenly decided to PVR, or Preemptive Voluntary Release. But it would be nice to get hold of some of these guys. Paul Granger, I believe, yeah, Paul ended up as a vehicle electrician. He was on my electrics course. So if anyone knows any of these people, yeah, please get in touch with them. Ask them to drop me a note either on this channel or what I can do is I'll put my email address at the end into the description of this video. And if they'd like to drop me an email, I'd appreciate it. So I've had my water stop, had my boost bar, I'm all set to go home. Like I say, it's only a short one this morning. It's far too hot to do any real tabbing of any distance. So I'm going to love you and leave you. All of you out there, if you are considering subscribing to my channel, please feel free to do so. We don't tell you to do these things. We leave that up to your own discretion. To those of you that have subscribed, thank you very much, greatly appreciated. And I hope some of these videos make you laugh. So I'm going to tab on back. If you're out in this weather today, please make sure you stay hydrated. Yeah, it's your own safety more than anything. So please take care of yourselves. So I'm going to say goodbye. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And as me and Keith always say, let's tab.